I lead the data science campus at the UK's Office for National Statistics, and one of our big challenges is around the use of different types of data. So making use of what we know about the world in order to answer questions on what the economy is doing, what's happening in local areas, what's migration and trade levels look like. And these are the sort of big questions that if you're wanting and looking to support policy making, you need to have real-time or fast indicators. You need to have fine-grained data, so you need to know about particular areas or particular sectors of the industry. And you need to have data that really helps policymakers addressing the tough challenges. So this is the big question. How do you improve your evidence base in order to support that decision-making through policy, through services and public services and operations that the public sector are doing? So the really big question, making the best use of the data that you have available. Google have a great term, know what your data knows, and that's the big challenge for us in public sector. So across public sector or government, we've just been looking at how big that community is. There are 1,600 data scientists or analysts who are just on the community of practice across government. That's a huge number. So how do you share information about what you're doing or ideas about how you can solve and tackle challenges? The idea of a journal has always been to disseminate knowledge. So you're disseminating research knowledge and expertise. Within government, though, we have a challenge. We can't always access closed source journals. So an open source journal that looks at data use for policy is just a great thing for us. It's a way for us to share and publicise and disseminate our knowledge. It's a way for us to learn what others are doing and find out about good practice all around the world, the UK and wider. My wish list. First up, places or examples where people have got it right in terms of using the data that government already has. Better use of administrative data, data sharing within government. So that's kind of top of my list. Second, great examples of where people have brought the public into the decision-making process. So how do you use that data to inform and engage people in a way that really kind of ups their knowledge and understanding, and it leads to better decisions and better policies. So those two examples. Third, from a technical perspective, I'm really keen on understanding what people are doing with, for example, text data. So information which you can feed into all sorts of policy areas, whether it's through consultation or through, for example, if you're interested in services, perhaps inspection reports or case notes and so on. So making better use of text data. And finally, I'm just really interested in the state of the art. So what data science teams, data teams are doing around the world in terms of working with government and inside government.